it's Dizzy. I'm out at the farm, and what a difference 24 hours makes. Yesterday, it was a nice sunny day. I was out in jeans and a t-shirt, and really didn't want to quit working and go inside. The temperature's been dropping today, and it's been windy. Wind has died down some, but it's still windy out here. And it's supposed to go into the 20s tonight. So, technically speaking, we're going to have perfect weather for gathering sap. It's going to be in the 20s tonight. It's not supposed to get much above freezing tomorrow. And then on Sunday, it's going to be around 50. And like I said, technically speaking, that should be good weather for sap. There's just one problem. I know you can't see it because it's too far back, but I'm looking at a couple of red maples, and they have flowers on them, which means that the red maples are pretty much done with sap. I hope this wind isn't too much so that you can't hear. There's also silver maples that I pass on the way to the farm. They also have flowers. So red maple and silver maple are pretty much done so far as collecting sap goes. However, I'm going to be trying to extend my season. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. Depending on where you live, you may have areas that are colder longer. If you have that, then you can go ahead and you can tap those trees. Another option, depending on what you have, is to change the trees that you're using. Like I said, the red maple and the silver maple, they're pretty much done. This is a Norway maple. As you can see, the buds are still nice and tight. Norway maple and sugar maple, I'm assuming black maple, all get their buds, their flowers later in the year. So at this time of year, as long as the weather's still good for it, I can go ahead and I can tap them. I had not been going to tap this tree because of how close it is to the road, but it's got that good setup. It faces, that's south. There's a nice branch that I'm able to put the bucket under. The maple at the church, I'll be putting a second tap in it. Now, one thing I have done here, because of the proximity to the road, I do have a string tied around the spile. I don't know if it's the rougher bark on the Norway maple or what, but I have had the spiles fall out before on the Norway maple. And with as close as it is to the road, I'm afraid that if it were to fall out, it would get blown away and I'd never see it again. So I've got the rope on it, and hopefully this will work, because I've only gotten like 8 gallons of sap out of 11 taps. That's not much for making maple syrup, and definitely not enough to do both maple syrup and maple sugar, and definitely not enough if I want to give any away. So come Sunday, I'm hoping that I get out here when I'm ready to leave in the evening and find some sap. As it is now, I'm getting cold. I'm going to go home and get a fire going and warm up. So I will talk at you later.